Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I can already see massive reflection. Also, my glasses are filthy, so. Oh, let's begin. So this is only my second attempt at doing this. Let's hope that this time it works out and isn't super blurry, because I can't tell what's happening on a viewfinder. Like, I just wing it every time I film. Hey guys, I'm Ellie and welcome back to my channel. Just your friendly neighborhood librarian here to bring you my March library haul. I had already filmed this and of course it was so damn blurry I couldn't even use that footage. It was nowhere close to being usable. So yeah, that's why we're here and we're gonna talk about some books that I got from the library. Thankfully, I actually still had them. I thought I took everything back. So this is a little bit of a wake-up call as to why I probably have $30 worth of fines at the library. No, I do not get like a librarian discount. I still have to pay my fines. 9 things to tell you guys about today, so let's go ahead and let's get into this. So I've been really interested in finding some more short story collections. I really want to do like a video based on recommendations for short stories. I love reading short stories throughout the month. I'll just read like a story here and there and, you know, once a week, every other day, kind of things like that. It's like able to get your numbers up in reading for the month without actually having to sit down and commit yourself to like a full novel at one time, you know what I mean? Like, you can stop and pick it up at any given time. So I've been looking for more short story collections, so I checked out 2 newer ones from the library. One is Hardly Children. Why did I say that like that? Hardly, literally. I don't know if there is a theme to this. I feel like I've looked several times and I'm just not too sure if there really is a theme. Some of the titles are Gun Control, Wine is Mostly Water, Here Comes Your Man, Needless to Say, The Black Box. So seems pretty interesting. Again, it doesn't really tell me if there's like a theme to these stories. Again, based on maybe some of the titles, it might be on some like controversial topics, so we'll see. It looks relatively short. I can probably fly through it. And then another one I've been quite interested in is You Know You Want This, and I do believe that this is based around more like women problems in the world and dealing with like some unwanted attention. Apparently there's a story in this called Cat Lady, so I feel like it was just calling my name. But like one of these, it says a woman who finds a book of spells half hidden in the library, a nameless naked man, there's a typical good guy, spoiler alert, he's not. So the mundane to the murderous to the supernatural, these stories about sex, punishment, guilt, anger, pleasure, and terror. So this seems really good. This one I'm super excited about, so hopefully it will be a new fave. Oh, and it has a blurb on it from Her Body and Other Parties, the author who did that, and I really, really like that one, so I'm hoping I will enjoy that one as well. Then I thought I was going to be on a romance theme in March, which ended up not happening. Like, I checked out a bunch of romances thinking I'm going to get around to these, I'm really in the mood for that, and just found out that I wasn't, and actually upon re-looking at these items, I'm not interested in them whatsoever, one of which is My Favorite Half Night Stand. This is by Christina Lauren. I've heard really good things about these authors, however, this just doesn't seem to interest me. I'm just super not into romance right now. I don't know what it is. Like, I've just been in a really like high fantasy mood, and actually I haven't been in any mood. I haven't read in like 3 weeks. What's wrong with me? I don't know, like this just doesn't seem like something I want to get into. It's about this woman, I believe that she ends up having like a one-night stand with a guy that is her friend, and it kind of just keeps happening. Her and her friends make a pact that they're gonna join an online dating service to find +1s to a black tie gala, but her and one of the guys end up spending a sexy night together, and they decide that they'd be better off platonic, but as we know, because, you know, we wouldn't have a romance if things went that way. Things do not go that way, so I just don't really have an interest in that. And then the other one is 99% Mine. I absolutely adore The Hating Game, but I like The Hating Game because it's about a hate to love relationship. This one I don't believe is. It's basically like the main character, girl character, has inherited this house or something, and her brother, I believe, are like trying to fix it up, and she just like wants it done, doesn't want to be there anymore, but she keeps coming around because the handyman or whoever is doing these things is like real hot, so they strike up a romance kind of deal. So I will be returning those just because I thought I was in the mood for them and then decided that I wasn't, so. I also checked out In an Absent Dream. This is the 4th in the Wayward Children series. It's also a standalone. I would recommend reading the series before you get to this, but you know, that's another discussion. This one is so cute. The Wayward Children series is about this world. Well, it's like our world. However, your door can open and your door can lead to a different world where you might actually belong. The first one in this series follows characters who have come back through their doors and can't get back into this world. Their door has disappeared. They can't find their door again. And it's them living in this home trying to cope with reality. This one follows Lundy, who ends up going to the Goblin Market. The Goblin Market is a little different because the door actually keeps opening and you can travel in between the worlds. This is unlike any other world because all the other ones you get like one chance to go into the world and that's basically it, but not for Lundy. Lundy can go in between until her 18th birthday, in which she has to decide. And yes, I love learning about the Goblin Market, where it is a world based on like fairness and promises and the things like that, and how Lundy kind of has to figure out how that works in the Goblin Market versus how it works in like the real world. So that was really interesting. I love the series. I just didn't get around to buying it, so I just checked it out in the library because, you know, your girl gotta save some money sometimes. Go ahead. I also checked out Skyward Volume 2. I love Skyward. This is one of my new favorite graphic novel series. This takes place kind of in the future, and basically gravity has been turned off. There is no gravity, and our main character, she finds out that her dad knows why the gravity was turned off and basically how to get it back on. And so this is her mission to kind of figure out what happened to gravity and how she can fix it. And it's just so good. I just love it. It's diverse and it's fun and it's action-packed and it's just such an interesting concept, and the second volume was just as good. I also checked out Giant Days Volume 9. Again, another one of my favorites. I love this. It just follows 3 friends and going to university. It is one of the only graphic novels that I've ever read that is just mundane, just very relatable, because there's no magic, there's no superpowers, it's not dystopian. Like, this is one of the few ones where it is just about real life and dealing with issues, and I love it so much. It's so much fun, it's funny, like you just can relate to at least one of the characters so much, it's like scary at times. So again, love those. And then the other one I checked out is Raven the Pirate Princess of Volume 6. Again, another one of my favorite graphic novel series, and this follows Raven, the pirate princess. Basically, she has set up this crew of all female pirates, and they are going back to reclaim her, like, piratey throne. I don't know. But this is them kind of finding people along the way, the different adventures that they run into, the different problems that they run into. In this volume, and specifically, I do believe that they are finally reaching the point of which they need to be at to win her throne back. That might not be right. I'm only like 4 pages in right now, so I only have one other thing here to show you, and that is a Black Leopard Red Wolf. I feel like I've just heard so many mixed things about this. I feel like every like review journal and every like high fancy, I don't know, like readers type of digest things have all said that this book is amazing, it's life-changing, it's nothing like it has ever been done before. It was for fans of Neil Gaiman. I love Neil Gaiman, so I was like really excited about this. This book is so heavy, the pages are really thin, the text is really thin, like, ooh, and naturally you guys were like, hey Ellie, you should do a reading blog of that. I'll get there, I swear, but I've heard really mixed things, because then on the other side of things, like everyone that I know that has read it has not enjoyed it whatsoever. So I really want to come up with my own kind of feelings about this. I feel like I personally might like it just because I like fantasies that are a little odd, that mix in history, that mix in like a little bit of like weird magic systems. So I feel like I might end up enjoying this where other people might not, but you know. I'll let you know. I don't really know what it's about. I think it has to do with something of this guy is like hired to hunt someone down. Tracker is known far and wide for his skills as a hunter. I would assume so. His name is Tracker. He is hired to find a mysterious boy, and he ends up getting placed in like this group of people to find this boy. And basically he's like, why? What's up with this boy? Why is he so important? What's the deal? Who has taken this boy? Like, what is going on? But he's also been placed with a guy who can shapeshift into, I believe, a leopard. But I feel like I just have been so misled. I need to know, is it good, is it bad, like what's the deal? Let me know some of the things that you guys checked out from your library. I love hearing that you guys have been using your library. Let me know, what all have you checked out? How many things did you check out? What have you been loving at your library? I would love to know if you've seen any really good displays at your library. Let me know. I need some inspiration. I'm running out of display ideas recently, so. Hope you guys have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to see future library hauls from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!